I'm Laurie, and welcome to the Team Sutton video blog. Today, I'd like to talk a bit about another method of sale that we occasionally use when selling a property, the deadline sale. Like an auction, a deadline sale has a set date for the sale of the property, but rather than having buyers face off at an auction with open bidding, potential bidders submit confidential, written offers on the deadline date. Simply put, when the deadline is reached, all offers will be presented to the sellers by the sales consultant and often a sales manager, and the owners can then decide if they want to accept one of the offers. Unlike an auction, however, these offers do not need to be unconditional. It's not necessary for the buyer to have completed their due diligence. Their offer may be contingent upon getting finance, a building report, or even the sale of their own home. So when the owner is presented with a number of offers at the same time, the buyers may not be competing on just having the best dollar offer, but also on having an offer that has the least conditions. For instance, there might be 3 offers at the time of the deadline. The first one may be what we call cash unconditional. Basically, there are no conditions, and if the seller accepts the offer, it is essentially a done deal and the house is sold. But say this offer is at a level a bit lower than what the owners were hoping for. The second offer is for more money, well beyond the owner's expectations, but there are conditions. These buyers not only require a building inspection, they also need to sell their own home. They've put in a date for that to happen by, but it's still 6 weeks away and there are no guarantees. Now, the third offer, let's say, is for a reasonable price with a couple of reasonable conditions like insurance and solicitor's approval. Nothing that is likely to crash the deal. So, our seller now needs to weigh up the 3 different levels of money against 3 different levels of risk. And based on that, they can decide to accept one of the offers, decline all 3, or possibly negotiate with one of the parties. Unlike an auction, the highest price doesn't always win out. As in the example we just discussed, if the sellers are highly motivated to sell, they may decide to take the cash offer and just be done with it. If selling isn't so urgent, they may choose one of the conditional offers. Or they may choose to counter-offer one of those offers and have us negotiate the sale for them. So as a marketing strategy, how do we decide between auction and deadline? Both methods have a call to action with a set date. Auctions require that bidders be unconditional, but while deadlines don't require this, they do encourage buyers to have as few conditions as possible. Auctions are highly transparent. Everyone in the room can see the bidding progressing, and this often helps achieve a premium price. While buyers at deadline know they are competing, the lack of transparency may help push the price, but it can also hold buyers back. We've seen it go both ways. Deciding on auction versus deadline can be a tricky decision that involves consideration of the likely type of buyer, the type of property we're selling, and the amount of competition we think we might be able to generate. If you are thinking of selling, we'll go through all the options in detail and come up with a custom plan that we all agree works best for you and your property. Bye now.